Guys, backstage a brawl has broken out. Diaz jumping on Adam Flair before we even kick the show off. Following the events of last week, Diaz not happy with Adam Flair costing him his match with Aussie Cribs. And now these guys are tearing into each other backstage. Right hand takedown from Flair. Security stepping in to break these guys up. This is insane. Previously on Pure Caw Wrestling, the first semi-final matchup in the heavyweight Contenders series saw Kingsley Harrison go one-on-one with Rob Nazim. Following the first blood 5-way matchup from episode 5, Kingsley Harrison came into this all-important match with a massive weakness. An injury to his lower back at the hands of Danny Evans gave the devious and target-driven Rob Nazim a point of focus. Harrison fought, but his offense soon deteriorated as Rob Nazim gradually damaged the lower back of Harrison. Harrison struggled to function. Nazim hit a massive fall-away slam from the second rope, which caused the end for Kingsley Harrison. Perhaps things could have been different, but on this night, Rob Nazim sailed through to the series finals. A hurt Harrison left disappointed. Nazim's getting a shot at the heavyweight gold. The third man in the light heavyweight ladder match would be named, as Jose Diaz faced Aussie Cribs. As previously with Diaz, he was overwhelmed by the high-flying offense of Aussie Cribs. Diaz took control as the pace slowed down, doing what he does best, wear his opponents down. Aussie got back in the fight though and had Diaz in trouble. The referee found himself in a bad spot and caught an Aussie Cribs dropkick. Jose Diaz quickly grabbed the steel chair and aimed to take Aussie out, but Adam Flair stormed the ring, returning earlier than expected to plant Diaz in the face, resulting in an Aussie victory. Jose Diaz learned that payback is a bitch. Welcome guys once more to Pure Caw Wrestling in the Pure Arena for a 7th time tonight, and things are an all-time high. The 2 championship matches set in motion by James Creed back on episode 3. Tonight, contendership will come to a close. Leon Jackson and Danny Evans headline tonight to determine who faces Rob Nazim for the heavyweight gold. Backstage, Diaz and Adam Flair getting separated by security. A red-hot night on Pure is set to kick off with 2 favourites in the light heavyweight title match going one-on-one. We're opening tonight with Ryan Nyght. Ryan Nyght was the first to advance to the light heavyweight championship ladder match by beating Elliot Reed on episode 4. Ryan definitely considered a favourite in this upcoming matchup, the triple threat ladder match. Tonight he faces a man on par with him though in terms of victories. The 2 ones to watch will compete in singles action tonight, as you see it there. The Birth of Champions pay-per-view episode 10. Our first ever pay-per-view, episode 10 will be the night where our first light heavyweight champion is crowned. Ryan Nyght feels it's his for the taking. I don't know. Devine is set for Birth of Champions with victories over Elliot Reed and Scotty Davis thus far in this division. Definitely a potential winner in 2 episodes' time. No more contention matches in this division. This is an important matchup though, if you think about it. I mean, both undefeated thus far, both top of their respective division, both packing an attitude, both packing confidence, also packing a skill set that has earned them that credibility that they need on Pure. Ryan Nyght and Devine prepare for episode 10 by going one-on-one tonight. Referee ringing the bell. 2 men sitting on top of the light heavyweight division. Ryan Nyght and Devine going one-on-one in singles action here. Who's going to get that all-important momentum heading in to the triple threat ladder match. Big drop kick there from Ryan Nyght, sending Devine down. And these 2 men both very technical. I mean, this division does have its high flyers, and both these men, they're not scared to go in a second on top rope, but very technical style, but also got that light heavyweight quickness about them. It's so fun to watch. Once again, we thank you guys for joining us on Pure Caw Wrestling. Leave your comments, your feedback on Pure episode 7 tonight, guys. Always appreciated, as well as following the team on Twitter @PureCaw and joining us on our brand new Facebook page. Just search Pure Caw Wrestling today to be a part of all interactive action. Ryan Nyght reverses. Ryan Nyght excellent at what he does. Look at that suplex from behind. And I mean, I'm unbiased, guys, of course, but if you'll forgive me, Ryan Knight's my pick to win the triple threat ladder match. become light heavyweight champion, and it's not a ridiculous thing for me to say. Hook of the leg, 2 count. Just a 2 there for Ryan Nyght off that second rope. Good drop kick attempt there. But then again, thinking about it, Mike Devine, he beat Elliot Reed in no time whatsoever. He had that back and forth, somewhat classic with Scotty Davis. And now he's on Ryan Nyght, German suplex. He's got the bridge. He's got 2. Just a 2 there for Mike Devine, and more wages on. I mean, then again, I kind of feel bad for saying that because you can't take anything away from Mike Devine, and Aussie Cribs, his offense is unmatched, and you're going to throw a ladder in there. Wait a minute, hang on a second, he's going for that DDT, got the arms hook, Devine counters. Devine now taking it to Nyght, kick right to the midsection, Devine off the ropes, double drop kick, and it sends Ryan Nyght right to the outside. Devine wait a minute. At the top of the ramp, that's Adam Flair and Jose Diaz, and Ryan Nyght sees it as well. The 2 guys that are brawling backstage, Adam Flair and Jose Diaz, on the top of the stage, brawling out here, and not a care in the world. And Devine, he's got his eyes on it. Diaz and Adam Flair just brawling on the top. We saw him moments ago. It's really caught the eye of Devine. Wait a minute, Ryan Knight's in the ring, and Mike Devine hasn't seen him. Wait a minute. Devine charges off the distraction. Ryan Nyght, he's got his foot on the bottom rope. He's got that foot, the leverage. He got the 3. His foot on the bottom rope. He caught a distracted Mike Devine, and what a chaotic situation. Adam Flair and Jose Diaz chasing each other to the back, and Ryan Nyght just stole a victory off Mike Devine there. Devine was caught by the distraction. He charged at Ryan Nyght, which cradled Ryan Nyght through his foot on the bottom rope, and absolutely crazy there, guys. I mean, Adam Flair and Jose Diaz ripping each other apart here on Pure Caw Wrestling tonight. As in a few weeks' time, a Pure Light Heavyweight Championship will be, the first champion will be determined on the Birth of Champions pay-per-view. And hang on a minute, backstage they're still going at it. Adam Flair, injured or not, he's taking the fight right to Jose Diaz. And Diaz brawling back on, and for a second time tonight, security stepping in. Somebody needs to get this situation under control. These 2 guys are going to rip each other apart here. Wait up. James Creed's there. What's Creed going to say? Unbelievable. This changes everything. I mean, James Creed stepping in, saying as Adam Flair never got his shot in all the chaos that Diaz has caused because he got screwed out of his. Next episode, we're having a one-on-one matchup between these 2 bitter rivals, and the 4th man will be named for the ladder match. I mean, this certainly is news. I mean, what are your thoughts on this edition, guys? And then again, I wonder what the thoughts of Ryan Nyght, Mike Devine, Aussie Cribs, what they will make of this. I mean, once a 4th man's been added. And guys, things are heating up as episode 10 looms closer. We are set to establish the 2nd finalist in the Heavyweight Contenders series momentarily. Let's take a look now at Leon Jackson. Leon Jackson can be described as Pure's most focused heavyweight, and that wouldn't be an overstatement. Not a man of many words this far, he's so focused on wrestling and being the best in his division. He debuted with a loss to Rob Nazim in a hell of a contest on episode 2. He's had trouble shaking that loss, but during the series he's really upped his game. He took the fight to the biggest man in Drake Tyler on episode 5, he tapped out Jamie T on episode 4 and won the 6-man tag team matchup for his team. Jackson is a very talented individual and is still a major opposition for Rob Nazim should he win tonight. All eyes on Jackson. Let's take a look at his opponent, Danny Evans. see the hunger in his eyes. Danny Evans opened pure Caw Wrestling in episode 1 with that historic pinfall victory on Drake Tyler. Since then has gained some popularity amongst the fans for his working class ethic and determination to rise to the top. This match certainly will be a test for Evans. Jackson isn't the 300-pound Drake Tyler, and he's not the current rival of Danny Evans and Kingsley Harrison. Leon Jackson is very similar in style to Danny Evans. This one will be one to watch. The second semi-final matchup in the heavyweight contender series is next. The bell rings, guys, and there you see the face-off. Leon Jackson, Danny Evans. The most important matchup in 7 episodes for these two men. And Leon Jackson opens up by getting the better of Danny Evans, working on that leg. One of Jackson's strong points is that technical style and how he can pick you apart. He's so good at it. Saw it on episode 2, even in defeat, and during the heavyweight contender series, Leon Jackson has been impressive as he continues with the strikes now. Danny Evans has the strike game countered. Drop kick from Evans takes Jackson down. Gotta believe that Rob Nazim is looking on. He will face the winner of this matchup, and I can announce it on episode 10. Birth of Champions on pay-per-view will be the night where Rob Nazim faces either Danny Evans or Leon Jackson. Security from Danny Evans sends Leon Jackson to the outside, and Danny Evans in a game of striking. Leon Jackson coming up worse for wear there. Uppercut from Danny Evans. Security right to the top of the head, and Leon Jackson just knocked out just momentarily there, just taking off his feet. Danny Evans backing it up though and letting Leon Jackson come back in the ring. Show respect there as these two technical individuals, well, I say technical, the guys are striking the hell out of each other now, and high stakes in the heavyweight division. Leon Jackson for a second time in this matchup, really overwhelmed by the striking game of Danny Evans, and Danny Evans has proven in recent weeks to be a great striker, a very diverse individual, but this is where Leon Jackson shines, that technical chain wrestling style, and that flashback sends Danny Evans down, and Evans rocked. What a shining wizard. Not a bad attempt at striking there from Leon Jackson. But hook of the leg. Only 2 there, not going to be enough to take Danny Evans down and knock Danny Evans out of the fight. So late in the heavyweight contender series, and what a series it's been. Shot to the midsection. Kick. Jackson. Again, the striking game works out in the favour of Danny Evans. Leon Jackson may want to rethink his strategy here as Danny Evans sends him over. And he's locking that arm, centre of the ring. He's got the arm hooked, a wrench on the arm, centre of the ring. Slower style, trying to wear down Leon Jackson. Perhaps Danny senses we're in for a long and tough fight here tonight. High stakes in the heavyweight division. He's got it locked in, and Leon Jackson doesn't have too many options. His legs are free. His right arm is hooked. But wait a minute, Jackson. Oh, look at this. Uses his legs, leg strength, and then into that backbreaker. And that right there is Leon Jackson at his very best. He said he took a loss to Nazim on episode 2, but don't think for a second Jackson's out of this fight. Wait a minute. Taunted for a minute there by Danny Evans. 2 shoulders. Float over DDT. Jackson planted face first, and that might do it. Hook of the leg. 2. Oh, and just the 2 there, and this match continues. Leon Jackson getting a little bit too comfortable. You can't do that around an individual like Danny Evans. Evans hooking the arms. What's he got in mind? Jackson mounting a comeback of his own. 2 shots. Clothesline. Ducked in. Power slam. Leon Jackson. Not wasting a second. 1, 2. Evans kicking out, and you can sense the high stakes, the importance, the drama. You can feel it in the air. Both these men, they want it. They want pure heavyweight championship gold. Leon Jackson now, he's looking the pace. Countered by Danny Evans, running elbow as well from Evans. Jackson is taken down. He's still down. Danny Evans now going up top. The first time we've seen Danny Evans take to the skies. But look at this. A drop kick sends Leon Jackson down. A drop kick square in the chest. Wouldn't be surprised if that's enough to do it. Danny Evans going to Birth of Champions. Leon Jackson kicking out on that exchange, and Danny Evans frustration setting in. Look at that. Credit for Jackson for kicking out of the move like that. Beautiful top rope drop hit from Danny Evans. This war wages on now as Jackson showing signs of fatigue, showing signs of hurt. But war wages on between these two technical warriors. Right hand, Evans back in the ring. But Jackson caught him and swooped the leg. And you saw the stiff landing on his head as well as that leg that Jackson worked on earlier. What a suplex that was. Leon Jackson turning Danny Evans inside out like a pretzel. Leon Jackson, he can go up as well. Second rope. Big elbow to the heart of Danny Evans. And will that be enough to take Danny Evans out of the fight? Jackson's got it here. Two. Just a two. What a matchup this is turning into. Look at that. He turned him inside out with that Nelson suplex. Followed by that second rope elbow. Not Jackson's usual offense, but it worked there. It caused damage. Knee square to the head. Jackson sees Evans perched on the ropes, and Jackson set to the outside now. Tremendous counter from Danny Evans. Referee, keep your eye on Evans. Danny Evans flies through the air with that clothesline, taking himself and Leon Jackson out. Let's take another look at it. Things are heating up. Danny Evans desperate to do anything he can to take Jackson out. Jackson's determined to stay in it. Both men now back in the ring, and this is high stakes. Danny Evans perhaps calling for the end. For a second time he's landing his comeback. Two shoulders. Jackson counters. Hip toss. And Leon Jackson now zoning in on Danny Evans. What a back and forth match this is. Danny Evans in serious trouble. And he takes him down. The cross face is locked in. And it's locked in to perfection. The central ring, nowhere for Evans to go. Don't count Leon Jackson out. Leon Jackson could be going to get that one more opportunity at Rob Nazim with the heavyweight gold on the line. Danny Evans is struggling to move, and there's not many places for Evans to go. Central ring, you can see the look on Jackson's face. Got it locked in. Danny Evans wrenching away. Referee coming closer. Look at the upper body strength of Danny Evans. Jackson on his knees. Back to the striking game. Danny Evans just kicking the holy hell out of the chest. Leon Jackson, big one. Kick right to the face. Danny Evans now with Jackson fumbled. Zoning in on the end. Shot to the midsection. Danny Evans. Second time he's gone for that underhook. But Jackson counters again. And this war wages on. Jackson zoning in for a second time, perhaps on a crossface. Who knows what he's going to do? Danny's in trouble. Oh, a kick square to the head. Leon Jackson getting absolutely rocked. Danny Evans for a third time going for that underhook. And this time he hits it. The suplex from Danny Evans. Jackson rocked. This match continues. Evans underhook. There it is. Danny Evans with his finisher, signature slam. The hook of the leg. And Danny Evans has done it. What a match. The referee rings the bell. And we have just witnessed a classic. 7 episodes in, and I don't think I'm over-exaggerating by saying that is probably the greatest matchup in pure Caw Wrestling to date. Danny Evans has done it. He's going to face Rob Nazim on episode 10 for the pure heavyweight championship of the world. Danny Evans, he's in the final of the Contenders series. That was an amazing contest here tonight on episode 7. And we need to recap it in just a moment, but Danny Evans soaking in the glory. By God, Leon Jackson, once again, even in defeat, Leon Jackson looked incredible tonight. And I hope one day we get to see these guys go at it again. What a matchup, back and forth. This could have gone either way. And the back and forth, the switches laid on in this matchup, anyone could have had it. But it came down to Danny Evans and his striking. Leon Jackson could have matched the striking. Danny Evans, for a third time he went for it, he caught that suplex. And I'm not sure what he calls this, but damn well you can call it effective. Danny Evans with that Olympic-style slam, dropped Leon Jackson. Danny Evans has done it, and Leon Jackson, this is what it's all about in pure Caw Wrestling. A show of respect, not a handshake, but a hug. Danny Evans is going to the final. He's facing Rob Nazim. Leon Jackson made it so far, and even in defeat was impressive. But Danny Evans leaves episode 7 with a shot at the heavyweight Championship of the World. We'll see you next week on Pure.